On this episode, we talk about adjustable rate mortgages. What's up, everybody? My name is Jason Cassity with I Sell the City Real Estate here in downtown San Diego, and this is episode 18 of Ask a Realtor. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I've been getting a lot of questions online, on social media. It's really exciting, so keep using the hashtag AskARealtor. I will see the questions and make sure to get them onto our next show. As for this one, it's going to be a quick one because we're getting ready to host an event here at the office, but I wanted to make sure I got things out, got this made this week and got this out to you. So it's just going to be one question, and I'm going to get right to it, and let's go.
What is an adjustable rate mortgage?
Question one and only. What's an ARM? And in this case, besides ARM, it means adjustable rate mortgage. So we're talking about the case for a mortgage loan. So an ARM, or an adjustable rate mortgage, is a type of loan or a type of mortgage that you can get where the rate is going to change or adjust, otherwise known as like a variable rate. So a typical 30-year fixed rate mortgage is going to be, you're going to have the same price, the same payment for the next 30 years, no matter what the market does, no matter what the rate market does. That's a 30-year fixed. Right around now, it's going to be about 4%. For the last couple of years, you may have been able to get down as low as 3.25%, 3.5%. Historically, the average, is probably closer between 6% and 8%. So we're still in a really low time for interest rates. But what an ARM is, it's basically an adjustable rate. And so I guess you would say, why would you do that, right? Well, what you would do that for is if you're planning on staying somewhere on a shorter term than, just a few years, maybe 3, 5, 7, something like that. You're not planning on staying somewhere for 30 years. You're planning on staying there for a short time. What you can do is you may be able to benefit from an ARM because you can take advantage of a lower interest rate initially, before it adjusts, if that makes sense. So basically, the way most ARMs work is there'll be a 3-year, a 5-year, a 7-year, a 10-year ARM, something like that. And during that first 3 years, if you hypothetically got a 3-year ARM, the interest rate will actually be lower than a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. But what happens then is at the end of the 3 years, it's going to adjust to whatever the current market rate is, right? And then it can continue to adjust, as the rate creeps up. So what you could get is for those first 3 years or 5 years or 7 years is you'll get a better interest rate than a 30-year fix would be, but you're leaving yourself open on the back end to that rate adjusting into a higher interest rate later on. So these are really desirable when you know that you're going to stay in a position for a shorter amount of time. If you're buying a home and you're planning on staying there for a long time, you would want to get a 30-year fix so that you know exactly what the rates are going to be, and if rates continue to go up, you can obviously avoid that by staying in your fixed rate. Where the con and where the risk comes into the ARM in the 3 or 5 or 7 year is when that rate goes, if something life event happens and you have to stay in that house longer than you had anticipated, maybe you're not able to sell because the market takes a downturn or something like that, which is really what happened back in 2008, 2007, 2008, 2009, and you can't refinance out into a 30-year fix, you could get stuck with that now increasing rate, which could put you in a bad position. And again, when that rate adjusts, that's determined by your loan. A lot of times on an ARM, you'll see it be a 3-1 or a 5-1 or a 7-1. What that means is the initial term is that first number, so 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, and then the second one, which is usually a 1, means that it can then adjust once a year after that going forward. So a 3-1 means for the first 3 years it would be locked in, and then each year after that, a 5-1 would be the first 5 years, and then a 7-1 would be the first 7 years, and then each year after that it can change. So again, if you're confident that you're going to be in the same place for a shorter amount of time, ask your mortgage lender about an ARM, that would be an adjustable rate mortgage, and how that could benefit you, or if a fixed rate mortgage, 30-year fixed, is better for you. Thanks for tuning into this quick episode 18. I have to think about that, 18. I'm super excited to be back. Make sure that you're using hashtag AskARealtor. Ask me anywhere. If you're here on YouTube, click the subscribe button so you're notified when new episodes come out. If you're on Facebook, share the video with someone, maybe tag them if you think they'd benefit from this information. Otherwise, I look forward to coming back with a new video soon. I've got a lot of questions that I'm looking forward to answering, and I thank you guys all for your support. Talk to you later. Peace.